Welcome back. Welcome back. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on AM 1170 The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty, joined as always by Mr. Jason Hall with Team Home Loans, future triathlete.
Oh, yes. And you know who just joined us in studio, but the Sports Oracle.
Sports Oracle is here after we finish
finally.
all of our sports talk. But we are going to finish the show today, Paul, with the final results from our Charger picks that we did before the season started.
I think I was out that day. I think somebody made picks on my behalf.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I'm at the
An idiot
verify
that doesn't
this
know
'cause-
anything about football.
Well,
the guy that knows nothing about football is trying to figure out who was last here, and I'm kind of concerned about that, Kyle.
We've got Brian Kochi, our media manager at Whissel Realty, is tabulating the results as we speak. We're going to reveal the results in the fourth segment today.
How much do I have to bribe Brian?
And for a recap, the last
I was
place,
very wrong.
The last place chooser, the picker of teams,
Yeah, the
is
one that
going
works
to
for-
get to rock the license plate of the winner's choice for their football team. So I'm pretty sure either Joel or I won. So somebody's going to have
and
either
I'm pretty
Bills
sure
or Lions
I'm
license
either
plate.
last or tied for last is the way the last I kind of looked at it. So I know I'm going to be rocking, either Detroit Lions or Buffalo, and that gives you such a grin. But you also owe me.
I know I'm not.
You also owe me the
I
San
still
Diego
gotta
Chargers theme song.
We better do it while they're still the San Diego Chargers.
Should we be like Travis and Jessica in our One Fantasy Football and just chop up that equal?
Oh, man.
No, Brian's shaking his head like, no way. He wants to see both of us, do that. But I think that'd be kind of nice just to kind of call that even, Kyle. But,
Well, we'll get to that in the fourth segment today. We got one more segment after this one. Also in studio, we got Steve Laureate with California Health Network. Again, it's Santee Health Awareness Month. You want to learn more about health, especially if you're out in the East County area, encourage you to connect with California Health Network. Just go to their website, californiahealthnetwork.org, or find them on Facebook. They're running tons of specials every day this month. Lots of good opportunities out there. And Mr. Jim Sprouse, former triathlete, and
I like that.
Former triathlete
professional.
and ready to relive the glory days and step it up.
I'm still a survivor of triathletes.
Ready to get back into the triathlon game. I love it. And again, I said I would share my 2016 resolution, and it is to give up candy. And if you know me, I eat candy every freaking day. So to give up candy completely is going to be one heck of a challenge.
But you made it through one movie already. I saw that post.
I made it through movies are very hard because that is a very common place to have candy. But I eat candy almost every single day. But at the same time, I used to have an energy drink or two every single day. I'd have soda almost every day. I'd have pork every day. And I've given all three of those up.
And somehow
forever.
you still gained 5 pounds.
Well, I didn't give up beer.
Yeah. Well, what do you define by candy? Because candy's so broad.
Yeah, see, so help me out here, guys. We were at Costco last night, and Brittany, who's also giving up candy, my wife, asked, do chocolate-covered acai berries count as candy?
No.
What would you guys say?
There actually is a healthy version of that. Dark chocolate.
It is dark. It was dark chocolate-covered acai berries. Would that count as candy? See, now that we're getting in this gray area.
Not necessarily.
Well, Starburst are fruit
See,
juice.
if the health guy says not necessarily, I think you're okay.
I actually eat dark chocolate covered walnuts a couple times a week.
All right. So, babe, if you're listening to the show, you're safe on your dark chocolate covered acai berries.
As long as you're not eating piles of them every single day.
Well, like Costco doesn't exactly sell anything but piles of food.
So real quick, Kyle, I know to interrupt, you brought it up to my mind. So I'm on a 40-day fast of popcorn. I eat popcorn every single day. I love going to movies. And I went, and he's got the popcorn socks.
What man owns popcorn socks? That's all.
This guy owns every pair of socks. Actually, on
where do you even find that?
Yeah. Sunday night, I went and saw The Hateful Eight. It's a 3-hour Quentin Tarantino movie. Somehow I made that with no popcorn. I've never made a movie in my life without popcorn. I made the 3-hour movie.
But isn't popcorn okay if there's no salt and butter?
You know what? That's the health guy, but it's still...
That is true.
But yeah, it's pretty healthy. I mean, there's a lot of...
It can
it's
be
air
healthy.
pops,
well,
not if
it's air pop. Yeah, but if no oil and butter and salt.
Microwave popcorn has been found to be very unhealthy for you. Actually, air popcorn, is, as long as you don't corrode it with butter and salt, you're actually doing okay.
Right, but I think it's still a limit. So my wife found some very good air pop stuff at the health stores, but I'm eating like a half a bag a day, and it's just addicting. It's just addicting.
It only weighs like a quarter pound.
So I gave a 40-day. So I'm in the middle of a 40-day give up on popcorn, even the healthy popcorn. But no butter, none of that stuff anymore. I give that up like over a year ago.
Hey,
But
Brian, make sure we've got loads and loads of delicious popcorn at every Tuesday meeting that Jason's at. Let's make sure that the office is. Let's actually bring a popcorn machine into the office,
yeah, that's just
so
exactly.
that the smell just permeates the air, and it's just there all meeting long.
See,
and you
guys, this is
hear
what I get to work with, right?
That's so evil. I love it.
It is, yeah.
Hey, but no, Jason, you could just totally bring a big bag of candy. What is it? Just start throwing candy
there
at
you
them.
go.
Throw handfuls of candy at them.
I'm not as mean as Mr. Whissel, but let's talk money, man. That's what we got him in here for, right, Jim?
Oh,
Yeah. So again, New Year's resolution mine was to give up candy, but I know that there's a lot of you listening to the show right now that own your own business. You're a realtor like I am. You're a lender like Jason is. You're a business owner like Steve is. And we get so focused sometimes in business on going and creating more business, going and working our butts off to earn more money. But we do that at the expense of actually managing that money and having a plan for what we're going to do with that money. It is now 2016, and what does that mean? You're going to start getting 1099s in the mail. If you're an employee, you're going to get a W-2 in the mail. You're going to get all kinds of tax documents in the mail right now, and a lot of us didn't plan. I know there's a lot of people, self-included, where I used to wait until 2016 and be like, oh, I should probably save some money up for taxes so I can actually pay them when April rolls around.
Surprise, real estate agent not prepared to pay their taxes, right?
Imagine that. I got a refund last year, baby, because I actually saved too much money. So,
I think we do your taxes too.
Yeah, I think it helps.
You're screwing up my segue here, man.
Right,
so a few years
Stealing the
ago,
thunder.
I connected with Brian Cain, Jim Sprouse over at Cain Advisory Group, and these guys really helped get me on track. So instead of just spending all my time making money and not thinking about what happens to it after you make it, you need to have somebody in place to help you manage that money, to help you with your payroll, to help you with your accounting, to help you with your taxes and all that. And that was kind of how I connected with Cain Advisory Group. So Jim, tell us a little bit about what is Cain Advisory Group and what are some of the services you guys offer to help out small businesses?
Yeah, definitely. And we're kind of talking about this segment and what we go into. But the first question I ask everyone is, if you were to look back at 2015, it is absurd that we're in 2016 and how fast it went. But rate yourself real quick. Just take a couple seconds and A, B, C, D, or F. How well did you do with tax management strategy last year? Just take a second. Think about it. Or were you prepared? Now, you give yourself an A if you come into this year having paid your quarterlies, even knowing you're getting a return. Wow, that's probably the first A you've ever got in your life, Whissel. But congrats on that. A B might be, I thought about it. I did some planning. I put some money away in a retirement plan. I got a SEP IRA going. I did something where I kind of looked at my profits and I put it away. C being you're not going to be crushed in taxes and from so on. You just give yourself an F, because I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I've run companies and in a partnership over here at Cain Advisory Group with what Brian has built, my partner. We see entrepreneurs every day, and it's unbelievable. Steve spent a long time about health, your physical health and how important that is. Well, think about the physical health of your company where you're at, and so much of that really goes into taxes. I mean, hey, we live in the United States of America, man. It's the land of the free, but it ain't free to live. You're paying the government, and you're going to pay them a lot, or you could build a strategy to pay them less. And that's where you have to go into. If you're an A or B rate, you probably do have a strategy. You probably did have quarterly meetings with a professional. You probably did pay quarterlies. You probably knew what a P&L is. You looked at that to make business decisions. You looked at projections of money coming in fourth quarter and how that might affect things. You looked at investments. So that's where everybody can be, just like anything else in life. You can get in good physical health. You can make the decisions. You can do some of the things that Steve talked about. And the business end, just like you consult with Steve, you consult with a professional. Now, if you don't have anyone to consult with, please call us. We'll give you a free consultation. But what we'll go into is, how much time we got? 1 minute? What we'll go into is some of the keys, and that is really understanding the money you're bringing in and the money you're spending, right? And that's just looking at it. And from there, strategies on how to keep more money in your pocket or the pocket of your business rather than giving it to Uncle Sam. not to put any kind of politics in anything, but where our money goes to, because that's not the idea here. But the idea is to make your business healthy and control what you're paying in taxes, and their strategy to that, which we'll probably jump into.
Definitely, yeah. So we're going to head to a break here. When we get back, let's dive into the specific strategies that you guys are implementing and what you offer to local San Diego business owners. Again, you're listening to AM 1170 The Answer here on Whissel Wednesdays.